have some idea of how the whole season's going to play out, or does it just go episode to episode and they try to work it out as it goes along?
A little kind of splitting the difference. We're usually about 6 episodes ahead of the audience. So you start getting feedback on stuff, and writers can choose to shut themselves out and ignore, and that's not a good or a bad thing. That's a choice. So that how the audience is responding to the material. This is a special kind of show that's sort of like, it's supposed to make you feel good. We have to know if that's happening. God knows, you can tell from having met me now that I'm not going to just make you feel good on my own. I need to actually engage with people, and I do that with the internet stuff. And so Neil and Garrett back here are guys that they were chosen by myself and the powers that be to make sure that we ran things, the nuts and bolts in the writer's room efficiently. Does one of you guys want to talk a little more about They turned his mic off because that's called the old Scrubs treatment.
We're 6 episodes ahead usually, like Dan said, and we have
kind of have like a State of the Union meetings among writers every 6 episodes to see where we're going, what's worked. What's great about running TV nowadays is we can go to the internet and see what the fans are posting about the show, what's working, what's not working, and we've kind of nudge the show in certain directions based on what we've read on the internet. So
sometimes, by the way, paying attention to what people are responding to, it doesn't necessarily just mean, oh, everyone likes cookies, let's put more cookies in the show, because obviously you guys have experienced that relationship before too, and you don't like that either, because you're like, I don't want to control the roller coaster, I will die. I want to be taken for a ride by someone that I don't trust entirely, so it's sometimes we're paying attention to what you're thinking and feeling, and we purposely antagonize you, like you do in a fun house or something like that. So, but it is about paying attention, especially with the relationships, because I observe that I don't want the show driven by will they, won't they soap opera stuff, but that is such a part of life, and it's such an easy to access part of life. It seems like that is so easily sort of like fed back into by the audience, whereas we can come up with good stories and characters and jokes. Like, that's our job. And then I sort of fish around in the internet and I go look at these knuckleheads. They really think Troy should have sex with that fire hydrant. They're writing all kinds of stories about it, and so you get that information, and that sort of changes the way you look at things. It really does. So it's not one episode at a time, and it's not all planned out ahead. It's like we have 6 episode chunks where we go what are we gonna? We want to set something up and then do it.
Next question.